In today's breaking story, Trump gets exposed as a judge just published explosive Epstein evidence. That's right, if you thought anyone forgot about this Epstein issue, you would be wrong. How's it going, everybody? Hunter Avalone here with Occupy Democrats. Welcome back to another video. Now, as Donald Trump desperately tries to point the finger at anything but the Epstein scandal, still, the scandal continues to grow. And this Epstein scandal is accelerating Donald Trump's mental decline. He's now getting more and more unhinged and ultimately desperate.
I guess I would start with you, and my question about Trump 2.0 is who's going to tell him that his desperation is showing?
I think that's a fair question to ask here 6 months in. As part of my duties, I was watching on not only Saturday night that interview that took place between Laura Trump and Charlemagne the God, which actually, to be clear, the president's response, I think, is telling in a lot of ways about particularly the Jeffrey Epstein part, because the rest of the conversation was actually a pretty human conversation that took place.
To make matters worse, old footage just resurfaced of Trump admitting some rather creepy behavior.
My name is Juliet. I have a question. My question is, how many jets do you have, and how would I apply to be a flight attendant?
I think she's hired. Yeah, hired. Now, I had a case, it was very interesting. A beautiful girl who was 17 or 18 applied to be a waitress. She's so beautiful. She's like a world-class beauty, like the young lady who just asked a question about the actress. She's so beautiful. And my people came, she said, "But Mr. Trump, she has no experience." So I interviewed her anyway, because she was so pretty. And I said, "Let me ask you, do you have any experience?" She goes, "No, sir." I said, "When can you start?" You can work at my plane anytime. Yeah. See, now, she worked at my plane. That's like a death wish for me, right? That's like an alcoholic. I have many friends, they're wonderful people. They're alcoholics. You put scotch in front of them. It's like, this would be my form of alcoholism. Okay, yes, ma'am.
It's totally creepy, and honestly, no wonder Epstein used Mar-a-Lago to recruit more victims. But now things just got even worse. That's right, in today's breaking story, Trump was just exposed as a judge published explosive Epstein evidence. Take a look at this. Today, we have a bombshell development in the ongoing Epstein scandal. Judge Richard Berman, who presided over Jeffrey Epstein's prosecution, has just released explosive new evidence tying the Trump administration to the mishandling of Epstein-related files. On the official court docket, Judge Berman published a scathing letter from an alleged Epstein victim who accuses the Trump administration of re-victimizing survivors and shielding powerful names, including possibly Trump himself. In the emotional letter, the anonymous survivor writes, "I come forward to you today in disdain, disgust, and fear of how the United States of America's DOJ has handled the promise to release the Epstein files." The victim alleges that the files are being selectively released and heavily redacted to protect the wealthy and politically connected, while continuing to re-traumatize those abused by Epstein and his associates. The letter directly questions the integrity of the Trump-era Department of Justice, referencing how Epstein's untimely demise happened under Trump's DOJ. The victim went on to say bluntly, "You protect yourself and your powerful and wealthy friends over the victims. Why?" Judge Berman not only posted this letter to the docket, but also officially endorsed it, signaling that the court is taking the concerns seriously. The survivor urges the judge to delay any file releases until attorneys for the victims can review the redactions, warning they would rather ask a convicted imprisoned abuser for information than listen to the victims. The letter ends with a chilling reminder: we are the biggest voices of the truth, and the truth always comes out in time. This public airing of alleged DOJ misconduct under Trump marks a major escalation in the Epstein case and could have serious implications for the president as scrutiny intensifies over who exactly is being protected in these files and why. Judge Berman's decision to expose this letter may be the beginning of a broader reckoning. Thanks so much for watching. Please click that like button and subscribe to Occupy Democrats so that you can stay informed and help us stop Donald Trump.